Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jyoti D. Gulwani with Financial Accounting for your semester 1. Now we are starting with our chapter number 1, that is Introduction of Financial Accounting. In that, firstly, we have to understand the meaning of financial accounting first. So let us see what is financial accounting. According to the American Institute of Certified Public Accounts, financial accounting is art of recording, classifying, summarizing is a significant manner and in terms of money transaction and events which in part at least of a financial character and interpreting the result thereof. What does it mean by? See, in our day to day business, we are doing so many transactions. Whatever business you are having, daily you have to do sales and purchase. So, whatever transaction occurs, it should be recorded first. That means you have to record what actually you have done, purchase or sales or any expense or any income. So it should be note down in one note, or it should be note down in your computer system or wherever you want to note it down. So it should be recorded first. Afterwards, another thing is classifying, that is to make it separate. To which transaction we have to make separation? To see, as I said that daily we are doing sales, purchase, income, expense and other things also. It should be separated to understand how much we are doing purchase or how much we are doing sales or any other thing, so that we can easily get the things that total sales is this, total purchase is this. So that's why after recording, classification should be done, as well as summarizing is in a significant manner. Summarizing, that is, you have to just make the total and you have to tell that what is the exact thing. Summarizing of particular transaction in terms of money transaction means whatever transactions are there, it must be in money transaction only. If value is not there for any transaction, then it cannot be recorded. So whatever transactions are recorded in account should be in money transaction, or it should be at least of a financial character. Means आपका finance वो वहाँ पे reveal करना चाहिए, and interpreting the result thereof means it can say us exactly what is the mean of a particular transaction. It should give us the particular meaning. So what is financial accounting over here? It is recording, classifying and summarizing whatever transactions are there in money transaction, as well as which is having the financial character, and it must interpret the result thereof according to the American Institute of Certified Public Accounts. So this is a particular meaning of financial accounting. In a short question, they are asking this meaning for 2 marks. Then let us understand the functions of financial accounting. Functions, that means the working of financial accounting, how financial account works. As I said that, see, there are 3 types of accounts: financial accounting, management accounting and cost accounting. Here we are learning the financial accounting. So what is the main work of this financial accounting? So this is already according to the definition which we have learned. See, you can see the words over here. Words are given: recording, classifying, summarizing, interpreting and communicating. So whatever the definition we have seen, these all words are included in that definition. So let us start with the first one, recording. Number 1. The main work of financial accounting is to record each and every transaction, as I said. Suppose in a particular day, if you are doing 10 purchase transaction and 20 sales transaction, as well as other small expenses also you are doing in your business, like if you are providing breakfast to your employees or to your workers, as well as if you are purchasing certain stationery, or if you are paying electricity bill or municipality bill. So these are all the expenses. So here all the transactions occurred related to purchase, sales and different expenses. So whatever transaction occur in your business in a particular day should be recorded first to remind that which kind of activity is done in our main business. हमारे बिजनेस में कौन सी डेली एक्टिविटीज़ होती हैं, इट शुड बी रिकॉर्डेड ऑलवेज, सो दैट एट द एंड ऑफ द मंथ और एट द एंड ऑफ द ईयर वी कैन फाइंड आउट एग्जैक्टली what activities are done in our business. So recording is the first most important function of our financial accounting. Then number 2, as I said that in definition also it should be classified. Now why your transaction should be classified? So that at the end of month or at the end of quarter or at the end of year you can check that exactly how much sales is done by the company or by the business or by the shop or by a person, and exactly what purchases are done, how exact total expenses are there. So for that classification should be done according to the headings, that is purchase, purchase return, sales return, expense, income, assets, liability, whatever things are there सबको separate classify कर देना है. Suppose take for example, if company is purchasing furniture twice in a year, then it should be put under the heading of assets. Assets के नीचे उसको रख देना है to understand that this much of the assets is purchased by the company. So after recording whatever transaction देखो क्या होता है, एक जनरल बुक में रिकॉर्ड हो जाता है, एक ही बुक में पूरे सिर्फ लिखते जाते हैं कि चलो इतना सेल्स हुआ, इतना परचेज हुआ, इतना एक्सपेंस हुआ, इतना इनकम हुआ, सारी चीज़ें एक ही बार में लिखी जाती हैं इन वन बुक, एंड आफ्टरवर्ड्स क्लासिफिकेशन इज डन. फिर उसको सेपरेट करने का काम किया जाता है, बिकॉज at a single time you cannot turn out the pages or you cannot turn out your files if you are doing any work in your computer system. तो single time पे वो चीज़ें possible नहीं होती हैं. That's why firstly recording is done generally in the general books and then classification is done. Then number 3 is summarizing. As I said that summarizing, that is to know the overall things. Overall things कैसे पता चलेंगी? Whatever classifications are done, it is prepared into different ledgers. जितने भी हमने सेल्स, परचेज, सेल्स रिटर्न और परचेज रिटर्न हमने अलग अलग किए हैं, वो सबके अलग लेजर्स बनाएंगे, एंड दैट लेजर्स आर गोइंग टू गिव अस सर्टेन रिमेनिंग बैलेंसेज और इट इज़ गोइंग टू गिव अस टोटल बैलेंसेज. दैन इन दिस वे you can say that you have summarized the value. Take for example, in a single day, as I said that if you are doing 10 transaction of purchase, 20 transaction of sales, then you have summarized that. Total 10 equals to, you have to write down the value over here. टोटल 10 ट्रांजेक्शन की वैल्यू कितनी हुई वो जो लिखोगे, दैट इज गोइंग टू बी अवर समराइजेशन. इन द सेम वे वॉट एवर 20 ट्रांजेक्शंस आर देयर फॉर द सेल्स, फॉर दैट ऑल्सो यू हैव टू मैंशन दी टोटल वैल्यू. अलग अलग 20 ट्रांजेक्शन पहले लिख दिए, फिर उसका टोटल करोगे, दैन इट इज़ गोइंग टू गिव यू द टोटल. सो वॉट एवर टोटल अराइजेज आर नोन एज योर समराइजेशन ऑफ द वैल्यूज. Then interpreting, that is understanding of a particular ledger. आपने वहाँ पे परचेज है तो इंटरप्रेट क्या करना है, इन अ पर्टिकुलर मंथ और इन अ पर्टिकुलर क्वार्टर और इन अ पर्टिकुलर ईयर दिस मच ऑफ परचेज हैपन, दिस मच ऑफ सेल्स हैपन from Mr. X. You have purchased this much of the amount. From Mr. Y you have purchased this much of the amount, or in a particular month this expenses arise more. So see, in this way you are interpreting, that is you are giving explanation of particular ledgers. So when explanation is given, it is considered under the heading of interpreting. And lastly, communicating to whom? To the higher authorities. Higher authorities can be board of directors, the chairmans and the managers of different department. You have to communicate them about the particular summarization. उनको बताना है कि ये चीज़ें अराइज हुई है, सो दैट दे कैन टेक द नेसेसरी स्टेप्स अहेड फॉर पर्टिकुलर थिंग्स. सो the functions briefing again. First of all, you have to record all the transaction, then make them separate, then prepare different ledgers for them and find out the remaining balance, as well as give explanation about that particular ledgers and communicate to the higher authorities who needs it. Not the higher authority, sometimes these ledgers are required by the shareholders also, by the investors also. So to them you have to make the communication. So in this way our financial accounting works. Now with that, certain limitations are also there. कोई भी चीज़ without limitation नहीं होती है. In the same way, account is also not there without limitations. So there are limitations of financial accounting. So let us see first one. What is number one? It permits alternative treatment. मीन्स सी हियर फाइनेंशियल अकाउंटिंग में आपको वहाँ पे नॉट ओनली यू हैव टू रिकॉर्ड द ट्रांजेक्शन, बट अगर आपको फ्यूचर वहाँ पे डिसीजन लेने हैं तो इट गिव्स यू अनदर ऑप्शन ऑल्सो. यू कैन गो विद द मैनेजमेंट अकाउंटिंग एंड इफ यू वॉन्ट टू फाइंड आउट द एक्सपेंसेस देन यू कैन गो विद द कॉस्ट अकाउंटिंग. तो इट परमिट्स अदर अल्टरनेटिव ट्रीटमेंट्स ऑल्सो. सो दिस इज अ लिमिटेशन ऑफ दिस फाइनेंशियल अकाउंटिंग. Then it is influenced by personal judgments. Now suppose if I am preparing the ledgers or if I am preparing the accounts, then it fully depends on my personal judgment also. Each and every person is different from everyone, and each and everyone has their own mindset. So whenever transactions are recorded or whenever summarizing of the transactions are done, or whenever interpretation of particular things are done, so personal judgments are differ from one person to another person, which affects to our accounts. So again this is a limitation. Then number 3, it ignores important non-monetary transaction. As we have seen in definition of financial accounting, it consider only monetary transaction, means जहाँ पे पैसा है उसी को consider करते हैं. For example, if you have done purchase worth rupees 10,000, if you have done expenses worth rupees 20,000, then they are only considering the monetary transaction. But suppose if you want to give motivation to your employees, then no monetary value will not be there, then definitely it is not going to be considered. So wherever money is not there, they are not going to concern with any transaction. Then number 4 is it does not provide timely information. Now see why it does not provide timely information. As I said that daily you are only recording the transaction. Recording of the transaction cannot give you any information. It's just a record only. But whenever you are putting all the things into financial statement, like when you put into trading account, P&L account and into balance sheet, at that time only it is going to give you the information. So when these financial statements are prepared at the end of year, so definitely for this current month if you required information, then it is not going to give you information at this current period. So it does not provide information on time when you require it. Then it does not provide detailed analysis. See, detailed analysis, that means it does not provide any calculation. It only gives you the pasting of the entries only. So it is not going to give you any kind of detailed analysis, that is from whom you have purchased, when you have purchased, for what amount you have purchased. This kind of things are not recorded in the financial statement. So it is not going to give you the डिटेल्ड एनालिसिस, क्योंकि जब हम फाइनल अकाउंट्स बनाते हैं तो सीधा लिख देते हैं दैट इज़ दिस आर द लायबिलिटीज़, दिस आर द एसेट्स, दिस आर द रिजर्व्स. टोटल हम मेंशन करते हैं, तो वो जो टोटल मेंशन करते हैं वो टोटल में कोई भी डिटेल एनालिसिस नहीं होता है. एंड द लास्ट वन इज इट डज़ नॉट डिस्क्लोज द प्रेजेंट वैल्यू ऑफ द बिजनेस. नाउ डेफिनेटली जब तक हम वहाँ पे करंटली काम नहीं करेंगे तब तक वो हमें प्रेजेंट वैल्यू नहीं देगा. जैसे ही ट्रांजैक्शन हो जाता है वैसे हम उसके ऊपर काम करते हैं. दैट मीन्स ट्रांजैक्शंस आर रिलेटेड टू पास्ट डेटा ओनली, एंड ऑब्वियसली पास्ट डेटा आर नॉट गोइंग टू गिव अस द present value of the business. So you can say that it is also a limitation of our subject. So here we are only concluding with the functions and limitations of financial accounting. In the next video we will go with the more theoretical part, because our first chapter is having theoretical concepts and number 2 is having practical part. So in the next video we will go with the next question. So till then, stay tuned. Goodbye.